Hello, Veritas. If you can hear me at home, would you please type in the chat to just let me know that you can hear me? Sorry about that. Thank you, guys. All right, good. Oh, Hayden's here. Now we have to definitely sing tenor one tonight. Okay. Thanks, Jim. Jim Caldwell, sorry. We have Jim tonight on the keyboard. Our bass baritone for the evening is
Casey.
Our tenor and baritone for the night is
Mike.
Fantabulous. Our keyboardist is Jim, you have Jim has such a sad panda face on right now. He just slumped. That's so bad. All right, guys, we're gonna get started. Before we get started, Jim, I have one question. Did you sit at home and practice those little?
I always love that's my favorite.
I think that we might need to write a call to prayer that uses that melody.
Variations on Windows.
Yes.
Into the soul.
I think we're going to do this. Okay. I see 8 of you. I'm going to give you 1 more minute, and then we're going to get started. Our order of operations for the evening are sing to the Lord into ba da 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 da. Heal our brokenness. And then into dia dum be da dee da dee da 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 dee da dee da dun dee da.
What?
Be thou my vision.
Oh, okay.
That is our order. So go ahead and get your music ready to go. All right, I see more of you. Great. All right, guys, we're going to get started. It's 6:16. All right, we're going to do one quick isolated part, and then we're going to go. We're going to start at the top of page 10. Shout for joy to the Lord, all of the earth, all the earth. We're going to go ahead and do the baritone part and the tenor. It's all just tenor for a long, long time. So just the baritone part and tenor part, please. Top of page 10. 3rd bar. Ba, sha. Here we go. 1, 2, and.
Shout for joy.
Sorry. It's like, let me give you a catch breath. Here we go. I'll give you 1, 2, 1, and then you sing shout. 1, 2, 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth.
And 1.
Bursting to jubilant song, make music to the Lord.
Lift.
With the harp and the sound of singing, with trumpets, 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 trumpets. Shout for joy before the Lord, shout for joy. Let the sea resound, let the rivers clap their hands, let the mountains sing for joy, let them sing before the Lord.
And good. Thank you very much. And let's do one isolated part for the baritones, just to remind you what that part sounds like with nothing else around it. Can we start at top of page 13? Let the rivers clap their hands. Here we go. And Jim, you can keep playing all the fun accompaniment. Here we go. Let 1, 2, and.
Let the rivers clap their hands, let the mountains sing for joy, let them sing before the Lord.
Good, fantastic. And can we do that once more, Casey? And can we do the bass 2 part there?
Thank God. Okay. That Dorian scale is not my friend.
Yeah, the baritone part from home on that is tough, guys. So page 13, just go ahead and mark it and just know before you get there, eat your Wheaties, say your prayers. Here we go. Top of 13, bass 2 part. 1, 2, and.
Let the rivers clap their hands,
bass, baritones, everybody, make sure that you really, really watch out for the G natural on the word for. And then can we also start at measure 102 to B flat? Let the mountain sing for joy.
I think the problem starts on F natural and not F sharp. TBH.
Let's do these slowly and out of context. Here we go, note by note. Measure 102. Let and.
Let the mountain sing for joy.
Fantastic. And basses at home and baritones. If you take out the R on the word for and open it up to a schwa, that fa joy, and think about the R, that'll help give you a little bit, it won't darken everything, so it'll make it easier to get it a little bit higher, okay? Can we have, I'm gonna ask Mike to do something for us with Casey. Can we have both of you guys at measure 98? And can I have Casey on bass 2 and then Mike on the baritone line there?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this one time slowly, guys. Here we go. In tempo, but slower. 1, 2, we're ready, and go.
Let the rivers clap their hands.
And 1, lift.
Let the mountains sing for joy. Let them sing before the Lord.
Off. Yes, fantastic. And again, it's so helpful having both parts at the same time as opposed to just trying to isolate. So thank you, guys.
Makes sense, kind of.
Right? All right. One other thing before we just run this whole thing. Can we go ahead and start at page 14, everybody? And we are going to, I want to make sure you catch this, and you know what's going to happen. It's going to be on the bottom of 15, and make sure that you realize basses and baritones that where you're going on the notes, yeah? Can we just start, please, 14, sing to the Lord. Top of 14, last 2 measures, please. And let's have tenor 2 and baritone. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and 1.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new
Here it
song.
comes.
Sing to the Lord.
Yeah, that's good. Sorry. That's all we needed to do. And really, this falls on the basses, baritones, you have that, but the tenor 2 on that note on the Lord, it doesn't go where you have gone in the past, so don't let it catch you off guard, okay? All right, let's run this from the top, please. And, I just think it's important to have the inner parts reinforced on this.
Okay.
So let's do tenor 2 and baritone all the way through.
Coraggio.
All right, from the top, Jim. 1, 2, and up. 3.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new song. Sing to the Lord a new song. For he has done marvelous things.
Gentile.
His right hand and his holy arm hath worked salvation for him, salvation. The Lord has made his salvation known and revealed his righteousness to the nations.
Gentle,
Has
gentle.
remembered his love and his faith.
It's a big long line. 1.
To the house of Israel.
And 1.
All the ends of the earth have seen the salvation of our God.
And 1.
Shout for joy to the Lord of the earth.
And 1.
Burst into jubilant song with music. Make music to the Lord with the
gent.
As the mountains
Sing
for joy, let them sing before the Lord.
and a one.
Sing to the Lord.
Forgot the words.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord a new song. A new
Different
song.
chord.
Sing to the Lord. Sing to the Lord.
Yeah. One quick thing on the last page. Let's bar 125. Let's hear the tenor two and the basses and baritones, all the parts. Can we just play those, Jim, for us together? Here we go. Ready? So that's sing next to two. Back to the same notes, and then Lord. Yeah, and that tenor two part right there is just it's a tritone. Yeah. Maria. Well, we don't get to the of Maria, unfortunately. Can we sing those parts, guys? 125, please. Here we go. We'll go in time. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and
Sing to the Lord.
good. And we don't have to hold it for forever and a day. Everybody at home, please, please, please make sure that you are not migrating to the or as you hold Lord. Sing to the La, ha, 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 duh. Okay, so please make that adjustment at home. All right, guys, I hope your air has been moved and you are awake and moving air. Let's go ahead and look at Heal Our Brokenness. And just a quick reminder, Jim, could you start at measure 6, beat 3, it's bottom system, and we're going to play through this little part. Remember, this is the part where we have cursive writing, and it is tension, and there is no release, okay? You have resistance. It's not like writing with my iPad pencil where this just slides all over the page, okay? Here we go. 1, 2. Brokenness to you, great healer. Lift. Tenor 1. Gentle, everybody. Oh, hear our prayer. And tenor 2. Pitching the L. Breathe in. On the shape of the vowel, then pitch the L of Lord. Lord. And we're going to hold that vowel and not move to the R until we get to the end. All right. Can we all start from the top, please, with bass 2 and the baritone? I know I'm asking Mike to play all kinds of parts right now. Thank you, guys. All right, we're going to do this one time through, doing the bottom 2 voices, and then we're going to do the top 3 voices. Okay? Here we go. We start on the same pitch. Yay, we start on the same pitch.
Yikes.
That's yikes, exactly. Okay, I've said this, but I'm going to keep saying it. With great power comes great responsibility. You must sing your pitch on the right pitch, because I will not auto-tune you at home. All right, here we go. Ready?
O Lord God,
2, 3.
hear our prayer. O hear our prayer.
And
Lord, we lift our
tension.
goodness to you,
Great
great healer. O hear our prayer.
Oh Lord. Oh, that note that I can't sing.
Do that today.
That is, oh, we got it. All right. So, just a reminder, everybody, bottom of the first page, we get to lift after measure 6, beat 2, and then you have to make it to the end of brokenness, okay? So, Lord, if I'm starting on measure 6, beat 3. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you. Yes, to you. And do me a favor at home. Do not make a big deal don't slap me in the face with your brokenness. We don't want none of that, okay? So don't over accentuate your ness, okay? Let's have baritone, tenor 2, and I'll sing tenor 1 from the top. Here we go. And then, yeah, go ahead and Jim will fill in the missing bass 2. Here we go. Ready? And, oh, Lord God, hear our prayer. Oh, hear our prayer. Good, let's do that one more time. Everybody at home, when you get to the downbeat of measure 6, don't just sit on it. I need you to pick up the downbeat. So it should be, hear our prayer. Not a, we don't want to land on prayer like an elephant, okay? Let's start, please. Let's do that one more time from the top, just because I think it's pretty. Here we go. Oh, Lord God, hear our prayer. Oh, hear our prayer. Lord, we lift our brokenness. Oh, right there, right there. That's okay. No biggie. Let's do that right there. Bottom of 6, beat 3. Lord, Lord. Going gorgeously, gentlemen. Thank you. Here we go. And a 1 and 2. Lord, we lift our brokenness to you, great healer. Hear our prayer. O Lord. Yes, and yes, thank you. It's a lot of air to move at home, and it's a lot of air to move here. And so, guys, just make sure that you are eating your Wheaties every day and that you're warming up and moving your air around, because if you try to go at these recordings cold turkey, you're going to feel like a drowning man, okay? Anybody have any questions about this particular piece at home? If you do, please type them in the chat. And while you are thinking and typing, I'm going to ask my singers here if they have any places they would like for us to look at again for your sake.
I just have a suggestion. I think if you're having trouble with the breaths, it's probably because you're not breathing fast enough or like quickly enough in the inhalation whenever you're going between. For instance, like, hear our prayer. Taking a long time, you've got to start inhaling prayer. Lord, that'll really help you in those times. And that's what we're working on at Taylor Choir right now.
Yes, that is a fantastic idea. Anytime that you finish singing, gentlemen, you need to start inhaling. Never hold your breath or never wait, okay? Mike, any places that you think the tenors need to hear again?
Well, we could go over the tenor 1 part, but predominantly tenor 2 this evening.
Yeah, I think there's one place I would like for us, for the tenor 2s, to take a quick look at, and it's not hard out of context, but when you put it with the other voices, it's hard to tune it. Casey, let's have you on baritone again. We're going to start at pick up to bar 5, everybody. And the reason we're going to go right here is on measure 5, beat 3. That little triad, it's not hard out of context, but the movement on the voices, inner voices, make it a little unsettled before you really lock it in at home, okay? So let's just start right there, and we're going to hold beat 3 of measure 5 when we get there, okay? We're going to go very slow. I just want you to just live in the chords. Can we get the G, F, and E for the pick up to bar 5. Baritone, tenor 2, tenor 1. We'll go chord by chord. Here's your O, ready? Yeah, and those 3 chords are in really the reason beat 3 is hard to tune is because beat 2 has the baritone and tenor 1 doing that
Changing
thing.
dissonance.
Yeah, contrary motion, and it's crunchy because you have an E flat and an F. Okay, let's isolate that. Can we just do baritone and tenor 1? Baritone and tenor 1.
Okay.
Here we go, note by note, and yeah, and here's the deal. It's fine by itself, but then when you add the tenor 2 into that, the tenor 2s feel like they're just getting pulled apart because they're stuck in the middle on this other chord, and they're going, oh my gosh, I'm getting pulled at from both sides. So tenor 2s, you must stay strong. Let's do that once more. All 3 upper voices, please. All 3 upper voices. Bum, bum, bum. Ready, chord by chord. Good. Let's do that one more time. And let's have Mike go tenor 1 for us, and I'll sing tenor 2 one time. Here we go. G natural one more time. Baritone, tenor 2, tenor 1, tenor 1. Here we go. Ready, and... It's tough. It is tough at home, and when this is going on, it's going to move by fast. And we're making a big deal out of it right now, but it's going to go by in an instant when you're recording this and when you're singing it. But I just want you to be aware of the tension that you're going to feel when you're singing this at home, and just know the tension is real and it's on purpose, and don't let it trip you up. Okay? All right, let's put that away, and let's go take a quick look at this thing that you do so well. Be thou my vision. And let's just go ahead and sing through this. Casey.
I think the bass part is more important, right? Because the baritones just have melody.
Correct.
Right?
So let's just have you sing your bass 2 part, and
Okay.
Mike tenor 2, and I'll fill in tenor 1 if we need it. Okay. And you know what? Let's go ahead and start right on measure 7 where you come in with the melody, everybody. Jim, could you give us 2 bars before we come in? Here we go. 1 and 2 and T. Breathe.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not me all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, thy presence my light.
Good. And actually, I just think we can take a real quick second and clarify some breath marks on this first part so everybody is on the same page. So going from the very beginning, be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Let's make life easy and turn that heart on measure 10 into a quarter rest, please, so you can get a big old breath. Not be all else to me, save that thou art. And on this one, we're going to make, I know I'm being inconsistent, but I want to make this one an 8th note. 8th note, 8th rest, okay? And the reason being is because we can take a little bit of time on measure 14. Save that thou art, thou. That's where we're going to do that, okay? And next part, thou thy best thought by day or by night. Obviously, that's an 8th rest, okay? Go ahead and mark that in your score at home. Waking or sleeping thy, and here's the deal. No, I love it. Waking or sleeping, thy presence. I think it's a little more genteel to do it with a little bit of a lift after sleeping. So just a little bit of a lift. You don't necessarily have to breathe after sleeping, but you do need to lift after it, okay? All right, let's do that one more time from the top. Bar 5. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Start breathing.
Be thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not me all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best thought, by day or by night.
And 2 and T.
Waking or sleeping, thy presence, my light.
2 T. Da dee da da dee da dee.
Be thou my wisdom,
2 T.
and light, my turn. I ever with thee, and thou with me. Thy great Father, I thy true Son.
Lift.
Thou in me dwelling, and I in thee walk.
2 lift.
I heed not God's meditate, pray,
Inheritance now and always. Thou and all deepest in my heart. My King of heaven, my treasure thou art. Good. I want to stop and do that one more time on top of page 6. Again, this is where we have the same, we stopped and went over this again last week. I'm going to drive this home, though. This is super exposed. And this feels very shape notey because we have these weird, not weird, but they're those type of open intervals that they're hard to tune, especially when they happen so fast, okay? Can we just start a cappella, guys? And we're going to start on measure 42. Measure 42. This is where the baritones start. And Jim, can you just play parts with us this time? And here's the deal. I want you at home, when you're singing this, I need you to think of your line as a solo line. And the accompaniment does not do you any favors because it's literally reinforcing the clonk, clonk, clonk. And we don't want that. It needs to be, by not man's praise, mya dee da dee da da dee da dee. Each line is separate, and there's never really, you don't need to feel tethered to a downbeat. You have to be in time, but you know what I mean. Let's start, please. Bar 42. One, I'll sing the baritone and you guys can do your thing. 1, 2, and riches I heed not on man's empty praise. Thou mine inheritance now and always. Thou and all deepest in my heart. My King of heaven, my treasure thou art. Yeah, and that sounded much more like we were in cohesion as opposed to it's a first date and we don't really know each other. Okay, baritones, just one little one little point on bar 53. You are below the bass twos. Okay, so just know you have the melody, but just understand that your ear's gonna want to pull to where you normally live, right? So just go ahead and fight that urge. Let's go ahead and do that once more, and we'll add back in the accompaniment right there. Here we go. 1 and 2 and. Riches I heed not, nor man's empty praise. Thou mine inheritance now and always. Thou art thou only first in my heart. My King of heaven, my treasure thou art. Take a deep breath, starting now. High King of heaven, my victory won. May I riches, joys, all bright heaven's sun. Heart on my own heart, whatever befall, still be my vision. 1 and 2 and T and off. We won't slow down there just yet because you'll die. And lift, oh, lift. We'll work out the lifts. And I won't make you have to sing any longer than that. Good. Yeah. We'll probably on that last part when you guys come here to record, I might have you do just a last take on the last note and just have you sing your last note so you can get a big old breath. Last page we will work out next week where we want all the breath marks to happen. That way your brain power is there and ready to go. But it is that time, gentlemen, that we're going to hop on Zoom. So I will see you on Zoom in about 2 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Good job, guys.